the connection holds up today. It's been awful lately. Absolutely atrocious. Oh, let's hope it holds up. Whew. Man, it is a nice day in Southwest Sydney today. The sun is actually proper out. Hasn't been out for a while. Should be a good day. Let me know if anybody ends up coming through. Let me know how the connection is. Let me know if you can hear me, see me, all that fun stuff. Let me know who comes through. Short, typical 20-minute live drive. All roads lead to Rome as we take center stage once again. Yo, yo. How you doing, Dabs? I think it's 1978 kit I'm rocking today for Argentina. I watched them ball out yesterday. My God, they were good. How's Messi still doing that at 36 years old? I know the opponents are poor, but they're not the poorest opponents in the world either. Still South American fixtures, but still Peru at the end of the day. World Cup nation. Unbelievable stuff. Very fond memories of the last time we went to Rome. I mentioned it in the last stream, but I made sure to cross-reference it straight afterwards. We beat Roma 4-2 last season under Inzaghi in the pouring rain. Probably the worst conditions, the worst weather conditions of the season was the trip to Rome last season. And it was very, very, very good to come away with those 3 points. One of those games that you saw the team win and thought, geez, they are so equipped to win this title. Because we were on the back of scoring the first goal in pretty much all of the games and shutting up shop in an effective way and still scoring on the break. You know, last season was just dominance, complete dominance. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as easy this time as round, even though it wasn't easy last year, but we never really looked like losing. Marcus Thuram had a beast of a second half, grabbed 2 goals in the second half, I'm pretty sure. And then it was Alessandro Bastoni after the ball was played across to him. It could have been either him or Alexis Sanchez that grabbed that winner. It was Bastoni, much to the dismay of Alexis Sanchez, but all for one and one for all in that Scudetto Seconda Stella winning side. This Roma team is disjointed. This Roma team is not under solid management. It's under that middle ground between caretaker and official manager, because let's face it, Ivan Juric is not the profile that Roma wanted to build under. It's not the direction that Roma wanted to go with, but they could have done a lot worse. And I heard him speak yesterday when he said he's found paradise in Rome. This group of athletes has got so much potential and he can't wait to unlock it. What better way to showcase himself than beating the champions at home? Inter need to be very, very careful with this game. This is a game that, while I expect to be on the front foot, this is definitely a game that can result poorly for us. Whether it's a draw, whether it's a 2-1 defeat, whether it's a 3-2 defeat, because we love to ship goals this season. Absolutely love it. Now, I'm hoping that the over-representation of us on the international break in form, no one went to the international team and had a shit show. No one. What's up, Amadou? Good to see you again, bro. And good to see Tim as well. 7 people here right now. Very nice. What was I going to say? Forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, moving on. We need to go into this, the result. We need to go into this game very cautious, knowing that we had everyone at international duty perform very well. Nobody left Inter to go to their country and performed poorly. Nobody even performed average. Everybody was a key member of their international squad. Everybody played a role in these results for their international side. The confidence that should be coming back from the likes of Dumfries, from the likes of Toro, Hakan, Fratesi, Di Marco, Bastoni, Aslani, the list goes on. The list goes on. The only negative is that we are most likely, if not definitely, going into the Roma game without Zielinski. And in my opinion, don't even bring it up for debate. Don't bring it up for debate. Just rest him. Just rest him. Okay? You rest him and make sure he's okay for Juve. We don't need him for young boys. We don't necessarily need him for Roma, although we really do need everybody for Serie A. But we're not going to jeopardize the entire season for Zielinski when he just recovered. How you going, Mr. Juve Cornercast? We're not going to jeopardize his whole season and his whole recovery just for the Roma fixture. No chance. Okay? So rest Zielinski. Take the rest of the midfield there. Barella is ready to go. Barella's ready. Fratesi is ready. Who else? Mkhitaryan, always ready. Hakan's ready. Aslani's ready. We've got midfield to go to Rome. How you going, Rajat? We're into double digits now. Onana is an overrated goalkeeper. Bro, you must have come over to my other channel, Prove FC, and heard me talk about Manchester United. Fantastic stuff. What an absolute fuckery and a shit show that is. Onana overrated? I don't think so, bro. He's overrated for the price tag Man United paid for him because, in my opinion, no goalkeeper's worth 50 million euros. Absolutely rinsed to the shit. However, Onana is being exposed by the fraudulence of the system and the fraudulence of the setup of that club, of that squad, of that team. And he's still putting in good performances. I'm watching him play. I'm watching him make 6-7 saves and going, ha, typical goalkeeper that's had to work too much. He'll make an error soon. It'll be all his fault. Yes, Mattia is right. Manchester United is overrated, not Onana. You know who's not Premier League level? Eric Ten Dix, bro. Eric Ten Haram, cuz. Get that guy out. Out. Why is he trying to rebuild an Ajax semi-final team from 5 years ago? Not the team that made the final. Not the team that won the Champions League. This guy wants Ajax players from 2019-20. He just wants to rebuild Ajax 2.0 that got knocked out in the semi-finals by Tottenham Hotspur. That should tell you everything you need to know about Manchester United. Hey, Marvel. Good to see you, bro. Very, very good to see you. Yes, he does have a great chant, although I've heard him say that he hates it. All right. Let's go back to ours. Let's go back to the boys. Let's go back to what's going on. We desperately need to get the squad together, and Inzaghi and the boys need to physically analyze who is ready properly for this Roma game. I'm not going to take the excuses that we are tired. I'm not going to take the excuses that we are burnt out, because we are not the only club that has to go through this, yeah? Real Madrid sent a lot of their players out, so did Barcelona, so did Manchester United, so did Manchester City, so did Liverpool. So did Arsenal, so did Juve. Yes, we sent a fair few out, but our boys also got respectable minutes. They were subbed out at good times. We don't play Roma until Monday. It's bloody Thursday, cuz. It's Thursday. There is no reason for us to play the fatigue card, Mattia, because it's Thursday. It's Wednesday where you are right now. They don't have any more international games. These players are very used to playing midweek fixtures. Yes, they will be tired, so the fuck what? Everybody will be tired. It's part of the game. It's part of the industry. It is part of it. Okay? In terms of who is going to line up for us on that day, this is how I expect it to happen. Obviously, Sommer, in goals. We will start with, in my opinion, for Roma, Benji Pavard. We will start with Francesco Acerbi. And we will start with Alessandro Bastoni. We will start with Federico Di Marco on the left. And we will start with Denzel Dumfries on the right. We will start with Barella, Hakan, and Mkhitaryan in midfield. We will start with Lautaro and Thuram up top, possibly Thuram Taremi. I don't think so. Lautaro looked very sharp again for Argentina. You love that little ego boost he gets when he plays for country, because we all know he's the Argentine heir to Messi. It wasn't Angel Di Maria, it wasn't Sergio Aguero, it's definitely not Enzo goddamn Fernandez, but it is Lautaro Martinez. That's for sure. He is the heir to Messi's throne in Argentina. He knows it. Everybody loves him. He played a great game yesterday. He's got Messi's tick of approval for the Ballon d'Or. Now is the time to galvanize our captain, get a rocket up his ass and say, it's time for you. Lautaro is the heir, not Alvarez, cuz Lautaro is him. He is him. So 0 minutes with the national team so far. Zoma, Acerbi, Pava, Damian, Mickey, and Thuram. Eggs. Love that comment, bro. Love that comment. We have got a lot of players, so we should have the perfect mix of energy. Chuck Barella in there as well, man, because he hasn't played for 3 weeks. So now we're talking Zoma, Pavard, Acerbi, Mkhitaryan, Thuram, Barella. 6 fresh starters in this game. I'm not playing the fatigue excuse. The fatigue excuse didn't even come into my head, to be honest. I know we've got the squad. I know we've got the men. That was never going to be an excuse this season. Oh, we don't have the players. We don't have the depth. Bullshit. Man for man, we are the best squad in the league. Bench-wise, we've still got the best bench in the league as well. No excuses. Not from a fatigue perspective. Let's hope that the game goes well. Yeah, Man United should have got Pavard. He might have done. He probably would have been exposed there as well, the same way De Ligt has been, and Mazraoui. Roma will win the game. All the best for Roma. Oh, of course you're going for Roma, Amadou. We know that you are. I'm hoping that Lazio do over Juve and whoever Milan's got. Let's hope that Milan choke and continue their disaster campaign. Because the only thing that Fonseca has to go off is that derby win so far. And that's not going to be enough to save his job. No way in hell. Not really much else to say, eh? Not really much else to talk about apart from the fact that we've got Roma in about 4 days' time. Who do we need to watch out for them? Well, obviously, they don't have Romelu Lukaku anymore. They don't have Tammy Abraham anymore. It's actually Dojbik that's actually doing most of their damage. A Dybala-less Roma is not a scary Roma, but an Ivan Juric side is enough to make me shit my pants. However, we have been dealing with Ivan Juric very, very well under Simone Inzaghi. Last season, we dealt with them very well in that game where we scored 3 goals in the second half. I remember we went to halftime goalless. I was at my Bucks, my Stag, and I did a live drive on the way down, and I remember I was ready for a bad result. It was Torino, no thanks. And you know what? Now that I think of it, it's happening really at the same time. We're facing an Ivan Juric team on the same day. I'm pretty sure we are. So Roma is going to be very tough. It's going to be very challenging. I don't personally think we're going to get out to a 2-goal lead. I think that it could stay close. We could even ship the first goal. I do have faith that this team can get the 3 points. The pessimist in me is going to say 1-1 full time / 2-1 Roma. But realist and the Inter fan in me has to go 2-1 to us. 2-1 to us in Rome. Goals for Lautaro and Thuram. And I'll be very happy. In fact, we will all be very, very happy. I can see my screen is glitching a little bit, so can anyone just let me know if you can still see or hear me properly? If that's the case, I'll keep going. Otherwise, I'm happy to can the stream pretty much now as I'm around the corner from work. Overall, with these 3 games coming up, no, we still need to play them, Rajat, brother. So we are going to be playing Juve on, I believe, the 28th of October. So we have, okay, the video froze, but you can still see me. That's all right. Just give me 1 more minute. And okay, cool. Give me 1 more minute and I'll just talk and then we'll wrap it up. Sorry for the glitch. I can see myself I think I can see myself glitching, butting like I'm beatboxing. Hella cool. Anyway, so I think that with these 3 games, we obviously need the 3 points in the Champions League because they're an easy opponent, and we can wrap it up. We can wrap up our potential qualification, not to the final 8, but easily get ourselves into the 16 qualifiers or the 24 qualifiers nice and early. That way you've got a lot of recovery time for the big Derby d'Italia. There's going to be a lot of content coming for the Derby d'Italia. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be the massive butterflies and the anxiety that will come with that game won't be any less than any other year. So keep a lookout for this channel, and if I can have any support on my personal channel, Prove FC, P_R_VFC, for all your Manchester United content. Thanks for listening. I mean, listening is all you could do at the end here. But we had about 16 people here as well for the live drive. Okay, I'll catch you next time. Ciao.